What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are going to be talking about this set in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM, the Fireworks set, and we are going to be rating these cards from worst to best in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. So I've used all of these cards in-game except for Paulo Banchero, who's actually a buyout. I'm selling Steph Curry. I accidentally put Steph Curry up for 24 hours instead of 4 hours, which is very, very annoying. I probably would have just went, or you will get a Paulo Banchero gameplay at some stage tomorrow. But he's the only player I have not used yet. So, lads, we're going to be ranking these from worst to best. And the worst player I've used is T-Ross. I don't like this card. I get it, it's Terrence Ross. He's historically been good in my team. Don't like him. Don't like him at all. Trade dribble style's alright. Release, okay. Pro leaner. Good dunker though, but if you're looking at these badges, he's got range, clamp breaker, quick first step, only silver bully, which is non-upgradable, a good 3-ball, good dunk. But for me, he just lacks a lot on defense. His player build doesn't feel good. He's got not great lateral, short wingspan, and I just don't really like this card. I got him for like 7.5k. I bought Mo Peterson for 6k and I bought him for 7.5k, so it's not like he's bad value. But the big reason why I have him down low is just because of the shooting guards in this game. Like, when 2K are going to go and give us in the last week, free shooting guard, free shooting guard, free shooting guard, free shooting guard, free shooting guard in the last 8 days, like, we have to, we do have to take into account that we have got 5 really good free shooting guards, and every single one of them better than Terrence Ross. Which also is why Mo Peterson's going in second bottom. Mo Pete's a fine card. 6'7", way better player build. Good release. But like, if you compare, everyone's being like, oh, Mo Peterson. Not everyone. I saw Tyree hyping him up being like, he's got Luke Kennard release. And I'm actually going to just take a look here and compare Luke Kennard to Mo Peterson. Because obviously, Mo Pete's player build is way better. But I'm looking at stats and like, Mo Pete's way better in the post, a tiny bit better. Luke Kennard is no block. And that's like the only real stat that's different, except Luke Kennard has got Luke Kennard on quick. And in terms of dribble style, you get a better dribble style on Luke Kennard. Although badges wise, you don't get playmaking on Luke Kennard other than clamp breaker, quick first step, which are really all that matters. So is he better than Luke Kennard? Yes. But like, is he that much better? I don't know. Like, not a great dribble style. Good shooter. Like, he'll hit wide open. He's got bully. Not bad. Not a terrible defender. He's not a bad guy. None of these cards are bad. But again, the shooting guard in small forward position is so stacked that you've got to be elite to get in anywhere in that position. And then we have got, well, we got 9 here. So we got 9. Number 7, we're going to put Jeremy Sochan. Sochan, unbelievable defender. Like, unbelievable defender. The way he plays lanes, he's got speed. He'll defend. He just has a horrific release. Well, a slow release. It's very easy to green. It's just very slow. He's got like clamp breaker, quick first step. He's got a lot of really good things going for him. Jeremy Sochan is not the worst thing in the world. And for English players, you've got Jeremy Sochan and luol deng that came out today. So you guys should be delighted. I know I know someone plays for Poland, but like he's English of Polish heritage, I'm pretty sure. But he grew up in England. But yeah, a great day for English people as far as cards go. But yeah, Sochan is going in here at number 7. And number 6 is stromile Swift. Stromile Swift, solid shooter, good release, really solid enough defense, will play lanes, will move kind of well with the ball. Got Hall of Fame bully. He's got 30 golds. He's going to run fast to play defense. He's a solid card. He doesn't have anything spectacular. He's not great. He's solid. He's a budget power forward, and you can actually probably run him as a budget center, a real budget center if you want to just play small ball. He's a solid power forward, can play the lanes well, will hit corner threes. I think that just release-wise puts him a little bit over Sochan. But again, I think this is another really, really close one. But I do think because the power forward, small forward position, or the power forward position isn't as like stacked as the shooting guard position for budget players, that stromile Swift is that little bit more effective at this stage of the game. Because again, other players have to be taken into account for worst to best, because look, I just don't feel there's ever a reason to use Terrence Ross MOP unless you're a fan of either one of those players. Next, we are going to go with Paulo Banchero. at number 5. So Paulo Banchero has got really good dribbling. He's got a really nice catch and shoot release. Good driving dunk. Defense is okay. Speed's really, really good. Good enough lateral. Massive player build. Like posterizer, clamp breaker, Jordan dribble style. He's got like solid enough-ish, well, solid-ish dribbling. The thing with Banchero though is just his release is not good off dribble. It's just not. For 50, 60k, Banchero could actually be really nice. Because again, he can dribble, he can move. Banchero has a lot of really, really good things going for him in this game. And I know a lot of people are very much hyped on him. Got normal leaner and hot zones everywhere. Can't hold range, but his stats are really, really good. And like this card would have been, he's better than Kevin Durant. Like that is how high I rate this card. He's better than KD. But is he better than Jonathan Isaac? That's where we have to look at it. And I'd say no. I think Isaac is better. But now we are on to the big 4. And number 4 is Kevin Porter Jr. KPJ. Now, budget guys have really needed that guard, that tall guard. There has not been that budget tall guard yet. And you're like, oh, he can't really play defense. He's got pro dribble style, which is a little bit of an issue. He can't hold range. Okay. One of the best releases in the game with the normal leaner. Or I think he is normal. I'm pretty sure he does, but I'll double check that. No, sorry, he's Pro 3 leaner. Pro 3 leaner, my bad. But we're still one of the best releases in the game. But he's 6'6", big player build, has that giant afro. He's got clamp breaker, quick first step. I got silver bully, silver clamps, and I've used him a few times in game, and he just plays so freaking well. I'm not going to put him, like the top 3 guys are way out in front, but him and Banchero is a close one. I think, like, look at the stats. Having not used Banchero, I think I got this one wrong. I'm actually going to put Kevin Porter at 5. I'm going to put Banchero at 4. Because I do think Banchero probably is better than KPJ. I think my budget bias and the fact that I've used KPJ and he's really good probably is a little bit of bias there. KPJ is unbelievable though. Go get KPJ. No matter, unless you are running like legitimately a 100k point guy. Even if you're running Shea, I would advise you to try out KPJ. For you, he might be better. Number 3 is Steph. This guy can cook. This guy can really cook. Like, I went and dropped, what did I drop? Like 23 points in my gameplay, and every comment was saying I sucked. I dropped 23 points in a clutch time game with the guy. But limitless range, clamp breaker, killer combos, quick first step, glove. He's got like floor general. He's got all the defensive badges you need, and they just gas Steph as much as they can. They gave him a driving dunk that's high enough that he will dunk. They gave him perfect playmaking stats. They gave him perfect perimeter defense stats with 80 interior, perfect speed, great lateral quickness. And he's Steph. He's just the best shot creator in the game. In terms of creating his own shot, the way his dribbling is in this game, Steph is the best for it. He's way better than Trae Young. Like, so much better than Trae Young. Like, Steph wouldn't be my cup of tea, but I could see myself getting hooked by guys who know how to use Steph. Like, this is one of the most dangerous players in all of my team. And now, lads, the top 2. Who do I go for? David Robinson or luol Deng? Both in positions that are stacked. With centers, you've got Kareem. You've got Porzingis. You've got Hakeem. With shooting guards, you've got Dr. J. You've got Ricky Davis. This is a close one. Again, luol Deng out here over 100k MT. I paid 100 for mine. I think it was a steal. David Robinson at around 400, 500k MT. I think that's in and around what he's worth. I am going to go with David Robinson at number 2. D-Rob at number 2. And let me explain why. Let me explain why. David Robinson is the best center in my team. I also think that luol Deng is the best shooting guard in my team. Both the best at their position. So it's very, very hard to quantify like which position means more. And you might be saying, oh, but like there are 2 guards you can argue better than D-Rob. There are also centers, or better than Deng. There are also centers you can argue better than D-Rob. David Robinson can only play the center position, which means that he will have some longevity. Like, trust me, he will have longevity. But his longevity is hampered by the fact that he can play the center position. Because we're probably in the next month going to get our 75 speed, 75 3-ball Yao. And that 75-75, or 75 speed, 75 3-ball Yao will be the meta definer. It will be that player. And even though D-Rob is the best right now, he's better than Kareem. Don't get me wrong, he's better than Kareem. Best center in the game. Better than Hakeem as well. I think luol Deng as a 6... We're not getting another 6'9 shooting guard for a long time. If you're looking at guys that like historically have been the best shooting guards in the game in like March of every year, you're looking at the T-Max, you're looking at the Kobe's, sometimes you're looking at the Lucas, because they're not giving us out of position for a while. I'm trying to even think of 2K22 all players positions. 2 guards include secondary. You're looking at the MJs, obviously, the Kawhis. KD won't play the 2 for a long time. Harden maybe. So I'm looking at all of these guys. J.R. Smith even. He's got better animations than every one of them. And they're not going to start change. They will make jump shots. The first thing they do when they change SIGs is put jump shots on quick. They're going to put jump shots on quick. And luol Deng already has a jump shot on quick. So he already has that step above these cards. He's also a 6'9 shooting guard. We're not going to get another 6'9 shooting guard for a long time. Well, another 6'9 shooting guard that can play like him. He's got a Mitchell size up, which is one of the... It's not quite Francis size up, but it's one of the 5 best size ups in the game. It's one of those like almost unique size ups. Only him and Donovan Mitchell. He's got Mitchell release on quick. Mitchell release is one of the easiest release to green. He's got range extender. He's got Hoff, Clamps, Menace, freaking Glove, and Challenger. The 4 best defensive badge, or 3 of the 4 best, Clamps, whatever. The other 3 are the 3 best defensive badges in the game. He's 6'9 at the 2. He can handle the ball. He's got range. He is the full package, lads. He shoots the lights out, perfect defense, good speed, and has a player build that makes him look like he's 7'1". It will be a much longer time. I have a feeling, I'm predicting it will be a much longer time before luol Deng's replaced by a card that does what he does and better. You could argue that Ricky Davis and Dr. J create better than him, because they actually might just create better than him. And for you guys, you might run the 2 of them. And just like, if you want an inside, you're going to take Kareem. If you want a popper, Porzingis is better. You can maybe make that argument for Dave Robinson. But I think they are the 2 best at their positions. I think Deng's the best shooting guard in the game. D-Rob's the best power forward or best center in the game. And for me, luol Deng is... I think it will be a lot longer until luol Deng gets replaced at that position than D-Rob gets replaced. Because I'm scrolling through all of the like potential guys. A Scottie Pippen doesn't dribble like luol Deng. He will shoot like luol Deng, doesn't dribble like him. Carmelo Anthony, because of the fact that luol Deng's got Jordan dribble style with the Donovan Mitchell, he's got a point guard dribbling and size up. He's got a point guard size up and dribble style. You need somebody with... There is no player in the game other than Ricky Davis and Tim Thomas. Not even Ricky Davis. There are no other players in the game other than Tim Thomas and luol Deng that have range, that can have range extender, have a point guard size up, or have like a unique and really good size up, as well as a freaking release on quick and can shoot from limitless. I just want to check what luol Deng's, it's not luol Deng's, Ricky Davis, and also he's got the elite defense, the elite motion style. He's got a great defensive stance. Ricky Davis' T-Max size is pretty good, in my opinion, not as good as Donovan Mitchell's, and Julius Erving has got the normal size of, which I think is terrible. Again, am I just like, when people are like, oh, like SIGs this, SIGs that, SIGs this, I'm not, and you're like, oh, you're the one who always complains about SIGs. Yeah, I do, like I am. But when these guys are all the tippity top of cards, these are the tippity top. SIGs are what can separate the cards. If you think that Dr. J or Ricky Davis are better, go for it. Like, if you want to make that argument, they're all the tippity top cards. None of these cards are unusable. And all of these cards are unbelievable. But I think the SIGs are what puts them slightly over the edge. And I think the Mitchell release is just the easiest green. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And lads, he's this... luol Deng's so good that in my gameplay I scored 15 points on 4 shots without missing. And people still call me ass in the gameplay. That's how good he was. I didn't miss and still people call me ass. That is how good he was. I did stuff that made people think that I sucked at the game and still didn't miss with this guy. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.